sit down, get myself situated. I just got home from work. So how y'all doing? Happy Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. Who cooking? Bring me some tacos. No, so today we're gonna be talking about the film Strictly Business. I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen Strictly Business, but it is a black cinema classic starring Tommy Davidson, Joseph C. Phillips, and Halle Berry. So those are the main ones in the film. There's also Samuel L. Jackson, there's Joel Torre, and there's Kim Coles, are people that, and also what's the young lady's name? I can't think of her name. The lady that was in What's Happening Now, and I think she was in like The Golden Child. Her name's like, what is it? Anne Marie Johnson. Okay, yeah, Anne Marie Johnson. That's her name. She was that girl, like I think 70s and 80s and even early 90s. She was that girl. Do y'all remember her? I think she was she on In the Heat of the Night or something like that? I didn't watch that show, but my papa did. But I know she was that girl back then. But she was kind of young though, because I she was that girl. I know growing up, I used to see her in a lot of films. So she's actually in this movie as well. And it's something that I watched growing up, and I really liked it. And I wanted to talk about it. So Mocha and I have this show now on YouTube, and the first episode of the revamp show comes out tonight. It's actually loading on YouTube, so as soon as YouTube clears it, it'll be up. But we watch a film, and then we eat a meal, and we talk about the film now that we're grown. You know how you grow up and you watch something when you're younger, right? You got those favorites when you were young that you would watch when you're young, and then you get older and you watch it 20 years later, and it is just not the same as you thought it was. Like, again, I was watching stuff because I've been loving film since I was, since I was a baby, because my parents watch movies all the time. So I've been watching a lot of these films since I was little, and I was looking at them differently. And then I watch them now. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, and it's funny because I have a 16-year-old daughter. So I watch things with her. Like, oh, I watched this when I was a teenager. You should watch this with me. Let's watch it. Let's sit down and watch it together. And we for the most part been doing that since she was little. Recently, though, she's 16. I sat down and I was like, oh, let's watch a movie. We had time. I was like, let's watch a movie. So we watched Never Been Kissed. Because I watched that when I was a teenager. And watching that now as a mother with my 16-year-old daughter, when it's about a woman going back to school as she's an adult, but she goes back to school and she's pretending to be a child because she's like a reporter or something, and she liked her teacher, and her teacher low-key liked her, and then they kind of got like a thing, but she's supposed to be like, she's actually an adult, but she's supposed to be a child, but the teacher thinks she's a child, but he's still kind of low-key feeling her. That was weird to me. So watching stuff when you're older is a lot different from what you're watching when you're young. So Mocha, who is here now. Mocha, what's up, boo?
Hey,
You made it.
I did.
You made it. Okay. So Mocha and I have this series, right, on YouTube. We would love for you guys to check us out. We would love for you guys to watch it. But we watch throwback films, right? Basically that we grew up to, or that because we did girls trip, so it wasn't too throwback, but usually we do throwback films or whatever, and we watch them as an adult. The concept is we're to eat and we to watch, so it's like a regular conversation talking about an old school film as an adult now. So this year, our first movie is actually Strictly Business. Moke, I'm gonna mute you for a second because I can hear your TV. So what we did this time was Strictly Business, right? And it's a film, like I said, from the 90s. I don't know, have y'all seen Strictly Business? I want y'all to let me know. Have y'all actually seen Strictly Business? I see y'all in here. Like, I want to talk about Strictly Business. So have y'all seen Strictly Business? If so, talk about it in there. Let me know if y'all liked the movie growing up. If you haven't seen it, it is on Amazon Prime right now. You can rent or you can buy it. but I don't think it's anywhere else free. But I have it on DVD somewhere too. So Mocha and I watched Strictly Business, and we actually had a meal. And we cooked it. Usually we be getting people catering, we be getting those people, but we actually trying to be mature and grown this time. And we actually, well, I still cheated, but Mocha cooked our meal. And if anybody actually knows anything about me and iCandy Productions and Mocha, she don't be cooking like that. She be saying she can cook, but that girl barely be cooking. I don't care what she says. She do not be cooking like that. She probably cooked when she's forced to. And then when her son was younger, now he's an adult. She doesn't have to like do it as much, now anyway. So I think that's why she hot girl outside in these streets, not really cooking like that. Mocha, I'm gonna let you back through because I know you probably running your mouth like, "No, we're talking about me." But okay.
I was not, because pretty much that's all true.
Okay. So I'm happy that I'm not lying because Mocha don't really be cooking, y'all. She don't.
No,
So
Mocha don't have a man, so I don't have to.
is that the only reason that one would cook is for me?
Yeah, because I like eating out.
Okay. All right. I guess that's a thing. I still got little ones, but even before I had my children, I was cooking, but my grandpa was a chef. My grandma, could cook really good. I had like great grandmas that can cook. It was just kind of taught to us to learn how to cook.
I know how to cook very well, like from scratch stuff. I've done it, and but I just no. I mean, I enjoyed it when I had to, but it's very difficult for me to cook for like one person too. Like that's a lot, like and I want to keep
you
on
normally
eating
cook
on
for like
stuff.
a big group of people?
No, I used to have to because I had 3 siblings and I was the oldest.
Okay.
And so, but also like it. Braxton don't really like leftovers.
He picky. Your son picky.
Yes,
Real
so
picky.
that kind of got me out of, and he doesn't eat cheese, and I love cheese.
So you ain't want to
So
cook 2 meals. You ain't want to do like the 2 meal
right,
situation.
exactly.
Like,
So,
okay.
but I'm sure once he is all the way gone, I'm gonna be able to just go back to my regular. Maybe I don't know. I might be over it.
Okay, we'll see. Or you'll get a man, whichever one is.
I hope he like to eat out too.
Since that's what you cook for, is having a man. You cook for that, so we'll see what happens when you get your man, girl. She gonna be cooking. She gonna be like,
that's how you gonna know.
Look what I cooked today. I got a man. Like, oh, I'm going to Mocha's house. I know she cooking. She got a man.
You already know it's gonna be on the stove. It's gonna be on the stove.
Okay, so y'all listen. We just gonna do a quick chat about it. I'm still learning TikTok. So I don't really know what I'm doing, but if y'all like it, heart the video a whole bunch, okay? Because TikTok be making me have these little goals, and they be saying you gotta reach these goals. So every time I pop in on anybody's live, I just be hitting the hearts like crazy to show love. So make sure y'all show me love too. But again, the channel is on YouTube. It is Two Hot Chicks Podcast and TV. Go check us out. Follow it. The video is actually loading now. Mocha, I hear you clicking.
I'm clicking you up, what now?
I hear your fingers clink, 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 clink. Are you using your nails?
I was. Okay.
I hear it. Clink, 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 clink. Okay, so again, I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to navigate this. I was trying to figure out how to initially not have my face up here. My face was up here to have like a picture. I don't know what I'm doing. So y'all just got me. But I think one day I'm a for real just play on this and not care if people can see me.
So what? Okay, so I wonder if I can like add people, like try to get people from my own mind, so it'll count for me
you can invite people. You can invite people for sure.
Let me see.
Yeah, you can invite people.
Are you
okay? So I'm gonna mute you then. I don't know. You might be clamping with your fingers.
I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just leave it like it is.
Okay. All right. So listen, we're gonna talk about what we did, and we're gonna give y'all a couple of highlights of what we talked about, and then y'all can go to the video to see the in-depth conversation. Okay, that's what it's gonna be. And then if you want to chime in, I'm gonna keep trying to check the little thing, type them in the comments, or if I trust you, I might invite you up. I'm used to talk radio, and I'm used to a lot of trolls. So it's really hard to just let people through a name being screamed. I got bad anxiety, but we're gonna try to figure it out. So, Mocha.
Yes.
The song that makes me like Strictly Business, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a song by Jeffrey Reed. Like, I'm gonna turn it on for a second. I really like this song, and every time I hear it, it makes me think 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me think of the movie Strictly Business. Okay.
So you heard, hold on, let me ask this question before you push play. So you hear this song other than on Strictly Business?
Have I heard it other on Strictly? No.
Okay, because I was about to say, where was I
at? Radio. I think it was probably on the radio around that time, but once again, I was really young.
Okay. Well, because see, I was going to ask you because I am older than you, and I don't recall hearing that song on the radio.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm a soundtrack. I'm a movie soundtrack girl. So
you know, and as I am also, but so I just was thinking,
a lot of songs I like that are songs that people don't necessarily know because it's from a film. Like, and like usually like in a weird place in the film too that most people ain't necessarily, you know what I mean? Or a film
I feel that we share that. I feel that that's
for me and you the same way with that. Because we got certain movies that we be like, you like that too? Like, you know what I mean? And then be like, okay, so yeah, like, I mean, a lot of people like 5 Heartbeats, right? At least I do. I don't care if y'all don't forget y'all. But a lot of people like 5 Heartbeats. Y'all don't like 5 Heartbeats like me and Mocha like 5 Heartbeats.
No. Not at all. They don't even understand.
The level of the way I like 5 Heartbeats.
Yes.
And, I mean, one of the most fabulous things about the 5 Heartbeats is the music.
Exactly.
Music is amazing. That's why I host an event, y'all, in Cincinnati, and it's called MsiCandi Movie Night. And what it is an immersive experience where it's dinner and a movie on 20. You're getting a meal that is inspired by the film. Kind of what we do on the watch party, however, is taken up to a notch. Usually it's either in the film or it's really, really themed about the film, right? And bringing it out sometimes throughout the film, bringing little snacks, little treats or whatever, and it's happening. It's an immersive experience. It's very interactive when you're experiencing the film. We have normal stuff like trivia and prizes and stuff, but we will actually come out and perform midway through the thing. We get our audience to sing and dance with us, and we're talking through it. And we did a Nerf war during Harlem Nights. Like, it just, we're just a little extra, but it's fun. It's good, clean adult fun. So
period.
A lot of my movies that I select for MsiCandi Movie Nights does have music in them. All the movies that we do on a watch party won't. And the reason I wanted to do the watch party and also do reviews with my daughter and stuff is because I don't want to be just only musical type of movies or whatever. But I feel like when it comes to movie night, music is kind of, it does something. So
sure.
I have done a couple of movies that weren't musicals, but most of them have either been musicals or had a really bomb soundtrack.
Right.
Bomb soundtrack. And for Strictly Business, which we're talking about right now, this is the song that makes me think Strictly Business. I want y'all to check it out real quick. I'm not going to play the whole song. Is this the right one? Yeah, this is it. Okay. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember this part of the movie? Does it sound like you know from the
movie? Who, me? Because I just watched it again. So yes.
So that's why. If I heard it, like I've heard this song on Apple. You know how Apple Music got a thing where you can like pick playlists that's already created. There's a playlist called Teddy Riley Essentials, and this is on there. And I had it on like shuffle, like, oh, Teddy Riley, because I love Teddy Riley. And I had it on shuffle, and then this song came on, and I was like, wait a minute, this is Strictly Business. And that's when I wanted to go watch it, because I heard this song. And it's funny because, Mocha, when we talk in the actual watch party, we talk about one of my favorite parts. It's this song on the Halle Berry dancing in her little dress, like, hey, baby.
Yeah. Yes.
So yes. That's my song. Okay. I'm gonna play the whole song. But all right, so let's talk strictly business, okay? Because I said 30 minutes. So I got 15 more to talk to y'all about strictly business. I am a mother. I do have children. And again, the more we do these, the more we're gonna talk about movies. I'm gonna talk about another movie next week. I'll probably talk about one of the movie night movies that we've done. So I think I might try to get one of my movie night co-hosts to come up and explain what they do with movie nights and their inspiration for what they did, and maybe get a couple of our guests to come up and talk about how great it was, and then we can talk about the movie and what we think about it. But strictly business, Mocha, if you were a person that was a movie critic, which you kind of are in a sense, right? What would you give as a rating for strictly business?
An 8 out of 10, because hold on, no, I mean the old, when it first came out, I would have gave it an 8 out of 10. The new Monica would have gave it a 6 out of 10.
Oh dang, you critiquing it heavy now? Okay.
Because the underlined
what we talk about in there, and I understand, because you look at it like a lot of stuff that we used to watch back in the 90s was extremely toxic.
Most definitely.
And you come back now and you be like, but this was my favorite. You be like, oh, this was a little toxic. So I can understand that. For me, it was about a 9 as a kid. And as a grown up, I mean, I'm gonna keep it like an 8. I'm gonna still keep it. It's still one of my favorites. It's something that I love. I will watch again.
See, it's not one of my favorites.
As some other movies, so But Strictly Business came out 1991. In 1991, I was 6 years old.
I was a junior in high school.
I was in the first grade.
Kick it, little kid. Yeah.
So as you see, Mocha, when I was telling you, like, I was a kid.
Most definitely.
I was a kid.
So much into Halle Berry hair. I probably really didn't care about nobody else in the movie but her.
Her hair was everything.
Everything.
In that movie. That back little haircut, the way her back was just so smooth. Like, it smoothed down, and then like the sides. Oh, yes. Her haircut.
Her hair was everything. And then I do believe I did have a pair of shorts that I rolled up like that. Okay. Like when she was doing Go Natalie. Go Natalie. That outfit.
Yeah.
I told you that's like my favorite part.
Yes.
I did most definitely think Wayman was bomb.
As a kid, I did too. That's the funny part about watching it now, right? Watching it now, when I asked you who was the eye candy and how you was like Joe Torre, I was like, really?
Now.
And I'm watching it with you, and I'm looking at it too, and I'm like, well, ain't nobody like fine AF.
Yeah. You know? But now he would be the like I like dark, like
Right. I think I would still see. I'm different. I'm not like off looks wise, like just glancing and who am I most attracted to. I didn't like none of them. I wasn't attracted to any one of them off rip like that. I'm more attracted to energies and spirits, you know what I mean, when it comes down to it. Like, because you can be real fine and get real ugly real quick, right?
On the inside.
Right. But you could be medium and get finer if I get to know you more. Does that make sense?
True. Yeah, most definitely.
So if I watch the film, Wayman is fine AF, right? And it's interesting because I watched the movie this morning, right, before I went to work. I watched the movie again this morning before I went to work. I sat and I just watched it. And
so you hadn't watched it again?
Huh?
You didn't watch it before
I did, but I watched it just to, I was like,
watch it again.
No, I was getting like footage to insert in our video.
I got you.
And scenes to insert in our video. So I had to rewatch it. And I watched it again, and I saw Wayman start looking real good at the end. Right?
When he loosened up.
Right. Once he met up with the Howland brothers and they was like working on a deal, he started having a little flavor. Like it was like
swag
was coming. coming, and he looked good. And then when he got to go back to the club, he got to go back in the club, and he was like one of the people that helped bring the club to life and stuff. And he was giving a high five, and he's like, "Hey, what's up? Hey, I'll be back. I'm gonna talk to you." I said, "Oh, he the man now." He the man.
You said that was your favorite part.
But he looked nice at that part too. He not like
Cause he have on that Brooks Brothers suit. Remember?
I think that helped. He ain't look as corny, but I like corny guys. So
do you?
I
mean, now I'm just shut on up because I
do. I mean, I like fine AF guys too. So I like. This is what I like.
I'm talking about. I mean,
I like guys that treat me well. That's what I like.
Damn, just say that. So yeah, that could be fine.
I like guys that treat me well. And honestly, from my experience, dudes that could be considered a little corny are the guys that's treated me the best.
Okay. Okay. That's understandable.
Yeah, I like who likes me.
Shanji here.
Don G, what's good, boo? You talking in the chat? I need to see you talk. Have you seen Strictly Business? What's up, Micah? Make sure you guys are loving the page, okay? Because I have to get these hearts up. I'm about to mute Mocha so she can love my page 1,000 times. She went live. Let me tell you, this girl went live yesterday in the nail salon and started joining random people from other countries live, just staring at each other. Like, I don't know what she was doing at all. But I sat there and gave her 2,000 likes. 2,000. And then I had to log off because I had to work and I don't know what she was doing, talking about what was going on. But I thought Wayman was, and I was trying to look at Tommy. I was trying to look at Tommy Davidson's character Bobby, right, today. I was trying to find the fineness in him.
I feel like maybe he might be just a little bit short. That make you not think.
But I'm short. So yeah, short don't bother me.
Well, maybe that's, I don't know.
But he just not attractive to me.
But maybe it's because he always cracking jokes and stuff or whatever. Maybe you don't see that. Like
Jamie Foxx is the finest. And he cracked a lot of jokes.
He did crack a lot of jokes. He couldn't really take them serious. He wasn't even taking himself serious. So let me ask you this. So after he did his full 180, did you find him more attractive? Because it's supposed to have the opposite effect.
He looked better. He did look better.
Okay.
I think, honestly, truthfully, let's just say this. I think it was his personality.
Okay.
His character that turned me off. And I don't think I can get out of my head as an adult as I was as a child. Because as a child, Bobby was like, and not just like 6. I mean, like I would watch, this was one of my favorites. So as a kid growing up, I watched it a lot. I used to have a VCR in my own room and I would just watch certain stuff over and over again. And Strictly Business was one of them. So I watched it at 6. I watched it at 10. I watched it at 12. I watched it at 15. Like I kept watching it. I haven't seen it in probably like 10 years since, we was doing this. But as a young person, I had watched it a lot. Like, this is my thing. And then recently, the last 4 or 5 years, I've been jamming to that song I just played. Like, I always put that song on. When I did the video to post this live, I had this song playing in the background. And people was commenting like, okay. I said, see? I ain't crazy. This song is hit. It was people I didn't even know that was like, yeah. So, I like that.
So are we doing Crooklyn next?
We have Crooklyn on the list, I think. Yeah.
I would like to watch Crooklyn, and then we can just eat what they have for dinner.
Yeah, but I don't like pinto beans.
It's not pinto beans. It's black eyed peas.
I don't like black eyed peas, pinto beans, lima beans.
I know, but I got us covered. With that. Somebody is gonna make us the best pinto bean. I mean, you got me saying pinto beans, black eyed peas ever.
I'm like that little boy that was sitting there.
You gonna be Nate. You already know that's my favorite one, my favorite movie, so I know their names. It's Nate. He want to eat them black eyed peas.
I'm him. Okay, and he threw up. I'm him.
And you're not gonna get no sand cake.
Okay, so listen, because it's 6:54. So we talked about lessons that I got out of the film now that we're grown. So my job is to get deep. Mocha's job is to eat the food and talk smack. Okay, so to make sure we actually pick up a lesson. But Mocha did agree with the stuff I said, which was nice. Because sometimes we be debating, y'all. Y'all be seeing us like, no. But she actually, she actually agreed with me. So I was really proud. So let me grab my little list. It's right here of my lessons. Okay, so now that I'm grown, the 4 things that I got from Strictly Business: being your brother's keeper has its limits.
True.
And what I meant by that was just because we the same color. What's up, my sister? What's up, my brother? Don't mean that I owe you a hookup. You know what I'm saying? Just off the strength that we both the same color. Yes, I'm all about elevating our people and us growing, and I tend to help everybody out anyway. However, I don't like the entitlement. Right. That's the part that bothered me in it as a grown up. Another thing is access is not the same as readiness. Just because you have access to something don't mean you're necessarily ready for it.
There you go. I agree. Yes.
And in that film, what I was talking about was Bobby wanting access to the junior trainee program because Wayman, somebody that he knows in the office, can get him in there.
But he wasn't taking even himself as serious. Right. He was late.
And he wasn't dressing serious. He wasn't coming to work on time. Like, you want someone to just put you in the program just because you want to be in there. You ain't preparing for this. So just because you got access to it don't mean you're ready for it. Another one was women being used as a currency was normalized.
Very much so.
The fact
they made her a bet, not really a bet, but they basically I'll introduce you to her if you put me in the program. Barter. Barter.
It's a barter thing. You do this, I do this. And the thing I'm gonna do and that you want is this girl. Right. You know what I'm saying? And again, the lesson that I said before that, just because you have access to it doesn't mean you're ready for it. Because Wayman had a girlfriend.
A whole girlfriend.
So the fact that you trying to get with Natalie, put me on, cuz, put me on, just because you have access because of Bobby, don't mean you ready for Natalie. You got Kendra over here to the left.
Not to the left, to the left. Hello.
Have you seen that movie, Melody? You seen it?
Which one?
Strictly Business.
Recent? It's something recent?
No,
the
it's
old
from the
one.
90s. It's
I'm about to say
Tommy Davidson, Joseph Phillips, who was also
and Halle Berry.
The Show, and Halle Berry.
I remember the movie. I saw it, but I don't remember it like so long ago. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to DM you our link to our watch party because we watched it and we talked about it. So maybe like bring it back to your memory or whatever. But in the film, the dude that played Wayman, he's from the Cosby Show. He was Denise's husband on the Cosby Show. And in Strictly Business, he bartered with his colleague, because he saw a girl he liked, who was Halle Berry. And he was like, yo, I'll put you in this program if you introduce me to this girl. So we was talking about how a lesson that we learned, like back then when we was watching it, it was like, oh, okay, whatever. But when you grown, you're like, how you gonna offer me up for you to get some job?
Exactly.
They just used her, and then he asking old boy to introduce him to her, but he got a girlfriend.
And she was thinking about they getting married. She thought they was getting married. Yeah.
So I took like grown up lessons. So I'm watching like old stuff that I seen back in the day, and we like watching it and watching it as adults.
Yeah, wait till y'all watch our review of what did we watch?
A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. We watched A Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Oh, no, I remember that movie. I didn't see that many times.
No, wait till you watch our watch party, because you're gonna have a different perspective of it. Because we did.
Because when I watched it when I was younger, again, you gotta watch our reaction, because I didn't really like Martin's character even when I was a kid.
Well, I did. So yeah. So you should watch it.
Did. So she's watching it now. She had to rewatch it. She was so triggered.
I was pissed.
She was mad.
I was. Yes.
Some of these movies should be like, I don't want to watch this.
Mm-mm.
Yes, I
People
did.
get mad to being on the TV. Okay, and then the last lesson that I had learned from this film was code switching. In this film, we see a lot about code switching in corporate,
Yes.
and it's just something a lot of us like learn to do if we get in that field. You know what I'm saying? Or just honestly in the world, in America. You know what I
Yeah, we
mean?
feel
Like
like
we talk a certain
we
kind of way
gotta
when we
be
see
this
people.
way in order to make our way through life. Like we've been
Yes.
taught that. Yeah.
If we've been brainwashed that, what you mean talk? Like it seems
No,
like
well, not everybody, because I think some people are starting to wake up. That's why so many people have launched their own businesses and done things like that, so they can get away from that slave mentality.
And be
yeah, but
themselves.
yeah, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
but then here's the thing though. But then people will be so critical of a black business, but then accept whatever from a business that's non-black.
Okay, so you know what? You saying that right there is taking me to a spot in the film because remember when at the end of the movie when Bobby's little situation got mixed with the paperwork and stuff, how
Yeah.
it got mixed and how
Uh
Wayman
huh.
instantly blamed Bobby,
Yeah.
instantly went to Bobby. How come we so quick to
To black.
always
Yes.
hurt each other, blame each other, think it's each other? Because even in business, when a black person has a business, you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
business, having a small business is hard. Keeping a
Very
business
much so.
going is hard. And you're gonna make mistakes. We don't have access to some of the stuff people have. So we gotta cut corners, we gotta spend more money, we gotta make the money so our prices be different. And people, us, we instantly like, all right, that's why I don't like black business. I don't hate going to do this. They will tag people, do a long
Yes.
post
Even
on
like
social
even with
media, tag them.
physicians,
But
like
Walmart be screwing up all the time, and y'all don't want to say nothing to
right, barely will. You know what?
And
I'm
I
like
do.
my physicians.
I
Physicians
work
even
for
go through that.
Walmart, but it
Yes.
don't matter.
I just
You
feel
Well,
like
I'm
we're
gonna say
harder
this.
on ourselves.
I've always given us the chance, but I learned from James Plankman, one of the gentlemen there. He always taught budgeting economics, and he taught about businesses and how the difference between us and them is we don't go together and purchase products together. We do everything individually.
That's true.
But a lot of other businesses purchase things together
With
under
other
one
businesses.
name, and they divide up the
Yeah.
money on how they're gonna purchase it and all of that. But
Yeah.
with us, we want to be that single entity. You could always still remain individual, but you gotta find a way to work together.
I think we weren't taught to do that. And I think that's the problem. Because when
Okay.
you look at other cultures, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How when they're building houses, like Latino people here, you know what I mean? When they're building
Girl.
houses, they're all together in a house, right? Working,
Right.
doing what they got to do, hustling, saving, stacking. Our culture, from what I know, Black Americans, you get 18, you paying some bills, or you getting out. You getting grown, you getting out. Like it's not really like community. It's not really let's build together, let's work together. When people talk about let's go in together and buy some property and do stuff together, it's always blowing up in competition. Well, I did this, I did that, instead of just
Right.
working together. It's like I
But
don't
I'm
know
gonna
why
say
they
this
always have us
though.
competing with each other.
I've seen families when I was coming up where it was generations of family that lived in the same home.
I've not ever seen that. I mean, I've seen
I've
that
I've
like
seen that many times in my life, but it seemed like something happened like the late '80s going into the '90s. It was
uh-huh.
like, I want to live on my own. I can't deal with y'all. I need my privacy. I want to walk around the house, in my birthday suit. Like people got away from wanting to be a part of. They wanted to be separate.
Yeah.
But I feel what you're saying, but at the same time, I just think with us, we now have allowed them to push us apart. Because if
Yeah.
you notice, like even when it comes to our children, when they're going out into the world and they're partaking in just being in school
Mm-hmm.
itself, when you go to school and you sitting there with 20 some other kids and you got this little guy and this little guy, he able to hang out till 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. You think that's a good thing, But he may be wishing on the other side that he
Oh yeah.
had somebody that gave a damn about him coming in the house when the lights came on. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
But I I don't want us to give up on us, and I wish it was a way that we could figure it out. But it's just so hard when
Mocha,
what do
it's
you
your
do?
TV. Every time I mute you, it's because your TV loud or whatever that noise is.
Mocha.
I'm gonna just mute her again. Okay.
Oh, she might be away from
The
from the
phone, yeah, because
phone.
that TV too loud, child. That TV too loud. But I agree, and I mean I experienced that with my daughter.
Okay.
As far as the stuff that she has access to, when Tasha, I'm letting you up, babe. If I told her you've grown up middle class. You have like you have experienced nothing but middle class. Period. Like your whole life. So when you complain about wanting this, that, and the other, and oh, I just got this, I don't have that. You know how many kids like it took her to get 16 to get an iPhone, right? She was
Hmm.
fighting me on that for years. How many of your friends got a cell phone? Because you've had a cell phone since you were 7. So how many of your friends at school got a cell phone or a working cell phone? A cell phone like where they not like, oh, I don't have no minutes or I need Wi-Fi or whatever. Like you have a plan. Your plan
Oh,
always
okay.
paid for. You ain't never not had a cell
Never.
phone. But you know
Right.
what I'm saying? But you can act like, well, they can do this. Yeah, because their mama don't be there. They got this, that, and the other. They struggle. They don't have this. I'm just saying, like, people are looking at other people and what they got so much that they're not focused on what they have or they're competing to get what other people have. And I think that's a part of where the community thing left. Instead of us trying to
Hmm.
build and have equality, we want to one up
Hmm.
each other. Well, they got
Right,
this, I want
because
this too.
but I would like to ask the kid, what do they not have? That's the question. You look at what they're showing you they may have. What
Mhm.
don't they have?
Right.
Are
And
their moms
that's a
coming to
life
the
lesson
PTA
where
meetings? Is their mom? Do you see their mom? Have you ever seen their mom at any point in time?
right.
No, ma'am, because she working. Oh, okay. So they don't have somebody to pay them any attention
Mm-hmm.
like you get.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I think is a good thing? Have you ever seen when they say, um, take one step forward if your dad, blah, blah,
Yes.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I I
Yeah. And
think
those
I think
kids
we
that
need
be just standing there, that just be
oh
standing and they don't ever
I'm
get the step.
the ones that get me be the mothers and the fathers. And like I've seen a couple like 3 of them where the father is all the way back here. And then
Mm.
the kids happen to turn around and see like, oh my
Yeah.
God.
They dad
Like
didn't have it, but he made sure they had it. That's
but he
beautiful.
made sure they had it.
That's
Like
beautiful.
Hey,
that is
family.
so
Hey,
deep.
what y'all doing, family?
Hey,
Hey,
Kimmy.
What's up? What's up? What's
You got a birthday coming
how
up,
are
girl.
you?
Birthday.
When your birthday, Cam?
The 29th
Okay, the
of this
29th.
month.
Okay.
9 days.
Okay,
What y'all talking about?
9 days. Okay, so have you seen the movie Strictly Business, Kim?
I have.
Okay. So I learned some lessons because I watched Strictly Business as an adult, right? When Strictly Business came out, I was 6. Okay.
Okay.
But I loved it. It was like a favorite. I watched it at 6, at 9, at 12, at 15. You know, like I watched it all the time. I hadn't seen it in a while now, but I rewatched it as an adult and watched it with my adult eyes. And there was a couple of lessons that I learned from Strictly Business. And I want to know if you think I am on to something or if I'm just
Okay.
doing too much. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now that I'm grown, one thing I learned about Strictly Business is being your brother's keeper has its limits.
I agree.
Okay. Because in that
Yeah.
film, you know how Wayman and Bobby knew each other just because they worked in the same building, right?
Right.
okay.
Right.
And Bobby looked at Wayne and Wayman was on the executive floor. He was like a junior partner trying to be a partner.
Right.
Wayne,
Right.
Bobby worked in the mailroom.
Right.
Bobby said because he kind of know Wayman. It wasn't like they was homeboys. They grew up together. That's his cousin. They just work in the same building and they both black. Like, hey brother, what's up, brother? You know what I mean? That's
Right.
kind of
Hmm.
the environment I got.
Right.
He felt like, hook me up, put me in a junior trainee program. Like, my homeboy, you my homie, hook me up, bruh.
Right.
And he really wasn't like working on it. He was coming to work late, looking, dressing not the part. Didn't really know the business. Wasn't like in school studying to be a realtor. Like none of that.
Right.
But he just supposed to get in this program.
Right.
Because he know of him or whatever.
Right.
And I just felt like that was some entitlement.
Because he black. Because he black. He felt he owed him that. Well,
yeah. Do you feel like that's something that we do though? Is like we feel entitled to stuff because
absolutely.
So that's that nepo thing. If you're talking about like entitled because of someone that you know, you think is that what you're talking about?
But I'm not even talking about nepotism because that is actually I know them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I got people at my job that I don't know them. I know their name. Mm-hmm. I see them in the, in the lunch area. I don't know them. So if all of a sudden they find out that I have a TV show and a podcast and they're like, yo, give me a job on your stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know me.
Right. Right.
Do I?
Right.
And I'm like, am I?
See, that's the problem with y'all. Y'all still motherfucker. Y'all act like y'all can't bring me up where you at because you think you better than me. You know. That's
so
how was that
Tommy
fair?
Davis's
my job.
Tommy Davis's character. Tommy Davidson. Yes. His character. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes. And then the other guy, I always say he was the Huxtables. I forget his name. Yes. You know what I'm talking about.
Joseph Phillips.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, Tommy's character. Okay, so here's what I think. The other guy, he was, very staunch, like trying to, make it, do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have been in both environments where I worked in corporate. I worked my ass off in corporate, okay, to get to where I was, right? And then I made connections or what have you. And then I had people who I know who want to, my girlfriends that want to just hang out in the street all the time and party all the time. I couldn't do that. Like I literally could not do that because I had to be up early, and they wanted to hang out and do whatever. But I feel like because of the association and because they knew me, like, okay, let me throw it at you. You know this. I worked with the Bengals for many years. You know that.
Yes.
Oh man, get me on. No, I'm just playing.
Yes. And okay, I know you, right?
Right.
I know you. And when I met you, I knew what you had access to.
Right.
Right. I knew exactly what you had access to and what you did because you talked about it. But not once was I like, yo, Kim, let me get a ticket. Hook me up.
Never.
Can I get like?
Let me get an interview.
You never did that ever.
I feel like that's crazy for me to just even put you in that situation. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And that happens.
You have access don't mean you can give everybody access. I'm gonna mess up your access by coming along and messing up what you got. If you had a thing for me, you would tell me, hey Julie, I want to go. Versus me trying to enforce it and I'm entitled to it. That's what I meant. Like I know you though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I still wouldn't do it. But for me, I just worked in the building with him. They never showed that they knew each other. They never gave us a backstory like they hung out, they grew up together. Like Raymond wasn't even from the hood. He ain't no Bobby.
Right. That's true.
Right, but so in y'all in the situation between you and her, let's say you wanted to do an interview, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, "Can you give me an interview?"
Now that I would have done. I would have.
And she go through the proper
like that. I don't even mean like that because what I ended up doing was bringing her on as my publicist. So now I have to worry about asking her. She's asking me and telling me, hey, I need to do this interview. I got this for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I did. I approached her about business. Like, oh, you have access to this type of stuff. And I'm doing this and I'm trying to grow. How can I grow? Can we work together? Versus thinking because she cool, she just supposed to give me something. You know what I mean? Like that's what I meant when I said Bobby had access to something, but he wasn't ready for it.
Right.
Like he wasn't in school. He wasn't trying to learn the business. He wasn't trying to do anything. He just like hook me up.
Right.
Well, I told you what it was. It was because he was black. A lot of us. That's just like with Obama, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody loves to say, "Well, what did he do for black people?"
Yeah, they say that all the time.
He could not go in office and say, you know what, I'm just here for the black folks.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Right.
Here's a man that's the president of a multiracial country.
You're right.
sitting up there saying, which he did not do, but you wanted him to sit up there and say, "Well, I'm here for the niggas only." I'm just
Right.
saying,
Right. Right.
like, where is the mindsets of people? So that's how Bobby was in the
Yeah.
movie, right?
Yeah,
He's
but I
like,
get
I'm
when I
black.
was watching it back in the day, I didn't catch, that thing. So when I come back and I watch something now that I'm grown, I'm like, well, why the hell do you think he's supposed to do that for you? Like, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? I was watching it.
Right. Absolutely.
Right.
When you
I've
young,
actually I've lost
mhm,
friendships behind that.
Mm.
Yeah, because
they want
like I said, I
friendship.
work. Let me tell you something. Do you know how hard it is for a
Project.
black woman to get into the media room at the Bengal Stadium? Do you know
Do
how
you
hard
know
it
how
is?
hard it is for a black woman to get into any damn thing?
Absolutely.
Uh,
And first,
for
I
a
had
Last,
to.
law.
last year, Kim, last year, 2025, I just got my media pass to go to the
Yeah,
Jazz Fest.
yeah,
My first Eye Candy Productions media
yeah.
pass. My
I
first
remember that.
one. I've
Yeah,
been doing this for 15
yeah.
years.
Now let me ask you a question because I stopped doing it because they wore me out. But they were limiting, like I've always had full access to everything backstage.
Yeah,
I could
no.
talk to the it's funny because I thought about you because I was with Fantasia and her band backstage
You hurt my
when, and
feelings.
I thought about you. But they changed it when um uh the other media company that Betsy Ross and them are over, the Santangelo said, okay, we're going to contract out and let y'all do the media piece, and they screwed it all up. It was terrible. So let me ask you a question: what access did you have last year?
We didn't have it like that. And the year before, I've gone a few years now.
Yeah,
One I went with Karma under. It was still under IKD Productions, but she used
yeah,
her name, which was weird because they denied me but gave it to her. But it was under.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
weird. But and then I just bought a ticket. I went once because it was
Okay,
fantastic. So I went
yeah,
to that one. But I went with Vernell, so we had access to like the clubhouse. Like I
yeah,
in
yeah,
the clubhouse,
yeah.
you can go down on the floor. And you can
Right,
walk around and do that. And then this time we didn't even know we had this because we went and got our little our bracelets on our own. Like we didn't take our plus ones with us, and
yeah,
we met them on the other side. So we went like underground. They gave us some
right,
wristbands, and
right.
then the wristbands put us in the actual private suites.
Right, in the
So we
suites.
was up in there.
So
We was.
that's great they're doing that because but
I don't know if we were
when I
supposed
stopped
to.
doing that, we had access to like literally everything. We even had a media room. The food was amazing.
Yeah, nah,
The
they didn't have nothing like that. Even still, it
um
wasn't a media room. We just went in somebody else's room and ate their food.
oh, another suite. Okay,
Because they was
yeah.
like, come on, come on. So we was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, we used to have our own
okay.
suite. We had two suites. We had one behind stage in the tunnel, and then we had one upstairs. And one year, Willie was with me as my photographer one year, and everybody else was like up in this little stupid little room. We said, "Oh no, we have access. We're going to this room." We ate real good.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had changed it. But I'm glad that they're doing it
No,
again to where you have.
I don't know if that's the thing because the year we went before, we didn't have that. The seats
Yeah,
that they give you these really bad seats,
yeah,
like
it was terrible.
all the way in the back.
In the back of the
Yeah,
stage.
it's really, really
It's it
bad.
that
Yeah.
that's the room that's the media room that the NFL uses. That's that room they put us in one year. I said no. I told Betsy I'm not staying up here. I don't have to stay up here. I said bye. Me and Willie left. Me and Branford Willie left, and we went. We went.
It wasn't even a room. It was like the bleachers, like all the way on the side too. You
Oh,
don't even get like that.
oh,
You
they
get
really
access to the
messed it up.
clubhouse. You can go in the clubhouse with the
Yeah,
people. And
yeah,
we do that a lot because I dance with the people. You know, that's what I'm known for. So
yeah,
I'm dancing with strangers in the
yeah,
clubhouse. I'm
yeah,
partying with them. So we do that, but
yeah,
that was it. That's all they
yeah,
give you. The
yeah. That's
clubhouse and
terrible.
those seats.
So
That's it. We just
they
happened to
must
stumble
have
across them wristbands.
So they must have, I believe that maybe the Santangelo group took it back.
No, they didn't take it back. We stumbled. We did some stuff we weren't supposed to do. We went and we checked in
Oh,
and they gave us wristbands. And we were
yeah.
like, oh, what's this?
Yeah. Okay. So
And we just
I get
we were just real
wristbands.
confident with our wristbands. We were just walking places like we just act like we were supposed to be, and they ain't
Right.
saying nothing.
Right.
And then we like this last one, we was down on the floor, like right. We was
Yeah.
getting the good. We still wasn't like backstage with the celebrities, but we was actually able to get good footage of the
Right. So
concert.
that's where that for years, for
Yeah.
years when uh
shoot, Santangelo, what's her name? Oh Lord Jesus. She's always hooked me up. Me and Sid, we always had access to everything. And then, like I said, when they took over, so what happened was I said, oh no, I'm not doing this. I went to because I worked at the stadium. I knew everything and who and all the security. I said I need a armband. Me and him got our armbands and our lanyards, and we left and we went to where we wanted to go. I wasn't doing it. I said, no, you're not gonna. I even sent the Santangelo group an email about it. I said people are coming here from other cities, and but Essence Fest treats you like royalty when you are media. You know why? Because they want to get that. They want you to report back that it's
That
good. Yeah,
coverage, good
He
coverage.
experienced, so more people want
Hmm.
yeah,
to come to you. Well,
boy.
let me say this. Let me say this. Hook a sister up. You know what I mean?
Okay, are you trying to go back
I'm
this
black,
year?
sis. Hook me up.
I know I'm black. Right? Are you trying to go back this year and do media?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna apply again this year.
Okay. Let
Yeah.
me let me find out if the gosh, what's the game time? They're the ones who's I can't stand them. I can't. They're the
I
same
don't.
ones.
I'll look
They're the
into the
same
email.
ones who
I'll
do
look at my old email to see who it
the
was.
pig fly marathon. They're the same ones that do that. So hopefully it's not. But I'm gonna see who's first of all. I gotta figure out who's coming this year.
Charlie Wilson. Um, is it Mary J. Blige? Mary J. Hey, thank you. I'm trying to think of who else. Nelly. Nelly's gonna be here.
Yeah, everybody kind of boycott Nelly though.
Talk
They
to
mad at
me.
him
Yeah, I said
Why?
that. Like I
because
don't
he on that tour. He on that MAGA tour.
On the
Girl, all he see is
magnitude.
money. He don't care.
Yeah, I did see
Yeah,
that.
because I think Ludacris. I think he stepped back, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he stepped back. Like, why would y'all even consider doing a MAGA tour in the first place, y'all?
You know who recently fell out about that? The OJs. So one of the guys from the OJs, not Eddie Levert, but the other older guy. What's his name? I can't think of his name.
I know you talking about.
Only one I really be thinking about is Eddie. So the other one, he
Yeah.
decided to do a performance at the White House or something like that, and Eddie Levert refused. So now they have some like conflict going on right now.
Well, we got to stand for something or we'll fall for anything. So,
I don't know. It just seemed like to me most men that did vote for Trump. This is what I'm saying. That most of the men that voted for him, black people, men that look like us,
Yeah.
are men that don't have regard and respect for women.
Mm.
yeah.
Mm. Do you
Yeah.
think okay? Do you think Wayman from Strictly Business would have voted for Trump?
He probably would have. I feel like he was a conservative.
Yes, absolutely, he would have voted
Nice
for
segue,
him.
sis. Nice segue.
But I'm just saying, thinking about it, he might have in the beginning, and in the end, he didn't. Like
Yeah.
at the beginning of the movie, he
Yeah.
probably would have, and then towards the end, he wouldn't
He
have.
would have
Yeah.
changed his
He would
mind.
have
Yeah, he
changed
would
his
have.
mind because
He would have
he was
changed
into
his
that
mind.
woman. That woman would have got him. It
But
was the
it, but it,
woman.
but
He
it
was
would
right,
but it
bro.
would
He
have
was
been
the
So
too
wait a
woman.
minute.
late.
Even
But it would have
talking
been too
about
late.
talk about being black and just assuming that you have access. Like say for
Hmm.
example, people who do hair or who are
Oh,
caterers
don't
or
get me
who
started on
are
that.
DJs or whatever. They be like, okay, I'm black. We black. You should be giving me the hookup. Absolutely not.
Oh, well, don't charge nobody.
Right.
What? Oh, how much? Oh no! Like if you even think you trying to hook them up a
Right.
little bit, like
Honey,
Well,
I
don't to
pay.
me, I don't like it when they, like here in Georgia, let them do one or two celebrities' hair, and now everybody prices go up
oh,
to a
their prices is
celebrity
crazy
price.
high.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't like that they can just tax you like this now for this stuff. Like the way
Yeah.
these hairdressers seem to be charging is
Yeah. And
crazy.
wait a minute, they expect you to wash your own hair.
And
Yeah,
braid.
that's
I
trifling.
said, oh no. You got me
No,
paying a
I just saw
$100.
one about some lady in Florida, and they say she real picky. Don't come there with your hair not done if you ain't got the right hair that she wants you to have. I mean, she will cancel your appointment. She real nasty, and I'm like, all these
Why
people
do
are
people go
still.
to her? Like I
That's
don't
what I'm
understand why people
saying.
go to these people.
That's what I was just about to say. All these people are still in business because you got these people who can afford the hair, the right hair, this, that, and the third. So they go there and they feel like they get good hairstyles, so
But it
they
don't
keep
make
them
sense
more
because
in
most
business.
people, like we see, I guess a lot of people are just trying to keep up with the Joneses because the average person cannot afford these prices.
Right.
They really can't afford it. So
Oh,
Right.
it
they
can't be a
do.
lot of people going.
They will beg, borrow, and steal just to be able to get a daggone wig put on their head. I promise
Listen,
you.
headband wigs, y'all, headband
Look,
wigs.
I know those right.
I'm not doing this with
They
you.
look good too.
They
Don't tell
sure
me I
do look
don't.
cute. They look cute on you, girl.
Okay, Auntie's in the house. Okay, so wait, Jazz Fest is Mary J. Blige, Charlie Wilson, and
Hmm.
um Nelly, Ledisi, Trey Songz, SWV, Tyrese, 803 Fresh, Dougie Fresh, and Heatwave.
Okay. So I was trying to figure out if I work with anybody from that group. If Mary J. Blige comes and Kim comes, then that might be an option.
Ain't no Kim. They ain't say Kim.
No, Kim Kimball. Kim Kimball.
Oh,
She
okay.
does Mary's hair.
Oh, I know Kim Kimball. Oh, I
Yeah.
know Kim Kimball.
Yeah, she's
You can
amazing.
watch
She's
her
people to
show.
sleep. I'm trying to get her to come to my Women in Afro event. Well,
Oh, you want to do it
she's
again?
supposed to come. We were supposed to do it some years ago. She's supposed to be our ambassador and bring her products and stuff. Because she has her own natural hairline. So, girl, she busy girl,
I know she
and
busy.
I don't have a sponsor. I can't fly her out here and all that. So we ain't
So
trying to do
just
that. I
Kim,
got
you're still in Cincinnati.
yeah, I am now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I live in Ghana, West Africa, part time.
Oh, you got a boo over there?
I got a whole husband, girl.
A whole husband boo. Okay.
Uh-huh. Got a whole husband.
That is why I keep meeting all these people that either from Africa or got somebody in Africa. Y'all not gonna put that on me. I promise
They
you.
Look,
put they put it on you just like this,
look,
nigga.
They've been pushing it out there. I'm
girl, I don't know.
African.
Something about men, these African men. My daughter is
I
Nigerian,
know.
and
Listen, my okay,
you
your
know what it
daughter's
is?
Nigerian.
You know what it is?
What is it?
He's my third husband. My second husband, my Lord, let me get it straight. My first husband was American. My second husband is Nigerian, and we had a traditional marriage. And then my third husband is Ghanaian. But
Oh,
African men, they
she on
take
the
care of
third
their
one. I can't even
families.
get the first one. Shit.
What she say? She gave you the first one.
I said she on the
But
third one. I can't even
I
get the
have a
first one.
longevity. Like I stayed married for years. My husband died, so my older kids,
Oh, okay,
he
got it.
died. So, but they take care of their women, their families. They can be controlling now.
Oh yeah, I know.
They can be a little controlling, and I
Very,
say that
very.
lightly, but
Mm-hmm.
they take really my husband is he's a little different. He has his his alpha ways, but he's nothing like my daughter's father, Nigerian. Oh my God, not even close. Because
I
he
would
was
I haven't gotten that vibe from anything that I've heard from you that is any controlling. That's how I
oh,
was
not at
like,
all.
yeah.
He's so shy and
Yeah.
he
More
talks sometime and
more
sometimes he
like
don't.
typical. More like,
He's very he balances me. Like I'm on 10 all the time and he's at a 1 all the time.
yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. Well, you know
I
what,
I
y'all?
noticed that with Nigerians as well.
We gonna
So
hook up. We gonna hook up Miss Melody and get her a man in another country because I feel like
no, I'm already talking now. Ghanaian and two Nigerians.
not you
I'm
already talking to
good.
three of them.
Oh
I'm
goodness, you
talking to
talking to a
three.
Ghanaian? Is he younger or older?
He's younger.
Of course he is.
Yes, ma'am.
And the
Yes,
Najas
ma'am.
are as well.
Yes, ma'am. They
Yeah,
are.
of course they are. Yep,
Yes.
girl. Mm-mm.
Oh
Listen,
God.
listen.
Mm.
Yours younger than you, or y'all the same age?
He's younger, but he's not significantly younger. Like I know that there's like an age gap with a lot of it's like real like I'm seeing women in their 60s and they with these men in their 20s. That's just I'm sorry. That's just too
Listen,
far.
it
It's
is.
too much.
They're
It's too
not in
much.
their 20s though. They're not. Mine aren't in their 20s. They're all in their
Okay.
30s. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Um,
good. Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah. But
I still have issue with that because I don't mind dating younger men. I don't, you
yeah.
know. But I still wonder in a lot of ways, like, what is it for? Like, is it just to
Yeah.
try to get here, or
Yeah. I'm gonna
I'm
be
just
honest with
saying,
you. I'm gonna be honest with
yeah.
you. The
Mhm.
majority, I'm gonna say 90%, and I say that flat footed and my head up. 90% of African men, no matter what country they come from, if they are talking to a
Mhm.
woman who is older than them, who is 20 years older or like 15, 20 years older than them, and they are there single, not married, and they're looking for an opportunity.
They
Point blank in the
are,
period. They are.
and I just wish
And
they would just come on out with it.
yeah, just to be honest, because when I
Yeah.
first I was introduced to my husband by my business partner, so that's kind of how we met. But I
Okay.
did tell him even too. I said, "Well, look," I said, that I had gone to Ghana before I met him, so my heart was in Ghana like before I met him. Like I was looking at land and engulfed in the culture and all that before I met him, and then I met him.
Mhm.
And then my second trip was when we actually met. And I was like, okay, tell me what you want. I'm like, are you trying to come to America? He said, nope. I said, okay, because I'm not the one to
You don't
do
even
it.
want to come here. This place crazy. I know he's like,
Yeah. He said, nope. I said, great. We've been together for 8 years. And he not once said, okay, well, I want you to, can I come to America? Can you file? He never asked me that. I did, however, suggest to him that he get a work permit and come here and work, um, because of the economy there. We're trying to build a house and we have a business there and we have a nonprofit, and he gonna have to pay for things, and he can't do both. And I'm like, okay, well, you need to find some money. So we looked at here, we looked at Thailand, we looked at Indonesia because they were hiring there. We looked at Canada. We looked at other places for him to go work. Because I said, baby, think
my
about
aunt wants
me.
to go to Thailand. My aunt wants to go there.
Yeah, Thailand is absolutely welcoming to diaspora. Like there is a huge migration of diaspora there, and I told him, I said, wherever you go, I can come because I can go anywhere. Unlike you,
Right.
you can't go everywhere. So if you decide to
Right.
go to Canada, then I'll come there. If you go to Thailand, I really want to go to Thailand just to scope it out. I've never been. That is one place I've never been. Only Asian company. Only Asian country I've been to is Bangladesh. That's when I worked
Okay.
for IBM
How
back
you
in the
say you
day.
want an Italian man?
Uh, Girl, them Italian men
I said they
love
love black
they
women.
love black women.
I heard that.
They
Love
do.
Yeah,
basketball
but
told me
you
that.
got to be
Italian
careful
put a
which
hood on the
Italian you
black
get
women.
with, cause some of them, they families will take their ass out the trust in the will.
Yeah,
But
because they're like, oh, you married a black woman? Ooh.
yeah, they don't like
What?
that.
Yeah.
But and I think about that a lot. It's like, just be open and be honest. At the end of the day, if I want you, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get you here.
Mm-hmm.
But if you
Mhm.
lie to me, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be like a lot, because there's a lot of women lately that's telling their stories where, and I have a personal experience because my niece, she got her shit back to Nigeria, honey.
Tasha, you'll be where in November?
She's gonna be in Italy.
Oh, girl, I'm coming with you. That's on
Look
my
at
bucket
her.
list because two of the people in my church team, our worship team, one just came back for Italy. Three of them. My pastor and his wife went to
Hmm.
Italy. Then my worship pastor and his wife just came back 2 months ago. And then there's a guitar player. He and his fiance. That's where they're going to spend their
Hmm.
honeymoon. I said, okay, I'm going.
Okay.
I want to go to Tuscany specifically. Rome,
Okay.
is okay. I've been to several European countries, but I've never been to Tuscany. I guess I would Naples, yeah, maybe. Um,
Hmm.
I
Rome,
need to leave the
maybe.
country. I ain't left the country. Y'all hurt my
Girl,
feelings.
I'm gonna need you to get a passport for real,
I am, and I need to
like
get flued out.
soon. Cause I'm, me,
Yeah.
Who
I be,
gonna get me flued out? Y'all gonna fly me out?
look, look. Let me tell you something. I be like, okay, girl. I be calling my girlfriends. Okay, well, I want to go here. Y'all coming? Look, girl, get you a passport because you're gonna need.
Yeah, Jude. Yeah,
I'm getting
Jude.
my children's
We
passport.
got to get out. You got to get out. I know you probably been around the United States, and I think
Oh
that's the
yeah.
perfect place to
She need to
discover,
come. Oh,
because we don't.
Florence. Yes, Tasha. Florence. Yes. Look,
But
you need to get you a passport. She's going in November. You got all this. Your passport will
Oh,
come back.
I have a passport by then. I'm getting
Your,
me and my kids passports. But
yes.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go to Italy right now.
Yeah.
I'm a house falling apart. That I'm a homeowner now. I got to fix my house.
Girl, I know that's right.
I gotta go.
honey.
I gotta be
Well, if
responsible
you
right
ever need any, you got people to work on it. My son
Oh,
does work, so let
yay.
me know.
now. Talk me,
Well,
yeah.
look.
DM me because I need some help. Something leaking right now.
Look, I
Oh, well,
understand the
yeah.
homeownership. I've had women ask me, how do you go to Ghana as often as you do? Because the airfare is not cheap. It's
Right.
not that. But I need to do a part of my podcast. I need to talk about that, like how to, travel and
On
budget and
budget.
how to I think I need to do something like that. But
Please do.
let me tell you something what I've done. I use Sky Miles, I use e-credits, I transfer, I buy miles, which for example, if I know somebody that has miles. They'll transfer their miles over to me sometime. I have
Okay.
tons. Yeah,
I didn't
and
even know
I've
you
been
could
flying
do
Delta
that.
for like so many years.
Oh, well, you should have been doing that, sweetie. No, I'm
Yeah,
serious. A lot of people need to know that because let me tell you,
yeah.
they
And then
keep talking about I
there's
can't wait till you come here. And the one thing in my mind is, first of all, if you ain't coming up with half, I'm not coming. I
Okay.
right.
know there's
They
a
need to pay
difference
for
in the
you to
money.
come.
Yeah,
They need to
but
pay for you to
everybody
come.
doesn't have the money to pay $3,000.
And then
I'm just saying.
also, Julie, listen. There are companies that you can pay on time. PayPal. Um,
Apple Pay. I mean,
what's the other one?
After Pay.
Afterpay, and
Yeah,
pay your ticket down like
Klarna. I
that.
think it's like Klarna,
Yeah, and one thing I like
Affirm.
about PayPal
Yeah.
doesn't charge you fees. They just spread it out for you. So,
Yeah,
there's
that's funny you
options.
said that. My girlfriend just mentioned that to my brother last night. She was telling him, she's like, honey, you can use Afterpay, you can use PayPal.
I'm
I was
trying to
like,
be like
okay.
Bobby from Strictly Business. I want somebody to hook me up because
Hook
I'm
you up.
black. I don't
But
want
I
to
want
pay that
somebody to
off.
just,
I want
hey,
somebody to hook
Julie,
me
I
up.
just want somebody to just hook me up just
Hook
because
me
I
up
am
because
me.
I'm
Damn
black.
black. No, hook me up because I'm me.
And
Get me
Hook
there,
also,
me
boo.
up.
the farther out, Tasha, you're welcome. The farther
Yeah, the
out you
further
buy your
out, the
ticket, in some
cheaper.
cases, you save money that way too. And if you
Yeah.
want, if you're I forget how many hours it is to I think there's a actually no, it's I know what it is. I know. Wait a minute. Let's see, from here to France is 6 hours. So I think from CVG to Florence it's
hmm
probably like an 8 hour flight or something like that. Tasha, correct me if I'm
Kim,
wrong.
do you
But
ever
you have
do
time to
first
upgrade so you
class?
could be comfortable. I'm sorry, what you say?
Do you ever do first class?
I fly nothing but premium or business class, baby. I can't I
Okay.
can't I can't fly special because that's a 10-hour flight. I can't do it. And I'm a big girl. So I need
Listen.
my
All I think
space.
about Kim is when I see all them old ass white women getting off the off the plane and they being rolled out in the wheelchairs.
Uh-huh. Girl, look,
I
I
need
had to,
listen. I need to be like Kim. I need to get flued out. I
yeah,
need to be in business class or premium
listen.
only.
And
How
Okay,
old are you,
instead of a
Kim? If you don't
plush
mind me
ride of a
asking.
I have never
I've
flown.
been to
I
Canada.
have I've never flown. I flew
That's out the
like
country.
okay, so depending on which flight you fly, which wait a minute, hold on. Hold on, baby. I'm on the live with Auntie Julie. I'll be
Hey,
I
baby.
Oh, you know what? She told me she really misses London and she wants to see her.
Okay.
So she said I told her, I said, honey, she about to be a senior, like, next year. She said, I really miss her. I said, we got to do a play date, or look, they
Girl,
teenagers now. We
big
don't do
girl,
play
down,
dates
big
no more.
girl.
Kim, are
Yeah.
you
I'm
close to
sorry,
my
I'm bad.
age?
How old are you, hon?
I'm 55.
Yes, I am close to your age.
Okay, okay. I was just asking 'cause
Yeah.
yeah.
So, what else I was gonna say? So yeah, I flew. Depending on the airline you fly, I fly Comfort. If I'm doing domestic,
Especially if it's a
Okay.
long flight like that. You don't want
if
to be
it's a
like
if it's a
placed up
short
on a
flight,
long flight.
like if I'm flying like to New York, I'm flying to Florida, or I'll go ahead and fly
Right.
Comfort, or I
Right.
get a free upgrade to first class.
Thank
First
you.
Okay.
class on a domestic flight is overrated. It's real. The seats are wider, and you do get unlimited alcohol. Right. That's really
Right.
it.
That's it.
Fly comfort, save a little money, unless you get the free upgrade. Right. But when I'm flying international, oh yes, darling, I have to fly premium. Depending on the airline,
You
I've
get a
only
meal allowance,
flown.
don't you? You
I've
get a
only
good
flown Delta. What you say,
You
Julie?
get a meal though, don't you?
Oh yeah, you get a meal. Like
So you
when
get
you
a
fly
different meal than
domestically.
everybody else. You get a better meal up here, right?
Okay, yeah. So if you're flying domestic flights, first class, those short flights are like 2 and 3 hours. They don't give you a meal.
I
You
know.
just get
No,
like
no, they
I
don't
drinks
give
know.
you
and
a
a
meal.
snack, right?
That's a Florida flight.
But
So I'm getting
but
the
yeah,
cookies and a pretzel. But I ain't never
yeah,
been first class. Well, I have, but I was little, so I don't remember it.
yeah. But when you fly, okay, so there's first class, there's business class, and there's premium.
Okay.
Okay. Delta's first class is considered business class. That's considered their first class.
Right.
But they
Okay.
do have like Emirates or
I've
if
heard Emirates is nice or Ethiopian
baby,
Airlines. Yes.
baby, I flew Emirates from Ghana to Paris. Oh
I think
my good God.
I'm gonna have to start being like Bobby and getting a Wayman to hook me up because y'all
Look.
done did too much and I'm getting too
And you
old.
know what, sis? If you know anybody that work for Delta,
I do.
yeah, girl, ask them for a buddy pass.
But them things is standby. That
But
ain't first
yeah, I
class.
was about to say it's
No,
standby.
listen, they're standby. Here's the deal. If you get on the person's buddy list and then you get a ticket, a standby ticket, you can upgrade for yourself. So guess what? So if you want to upgrade, it's not gonna cost you as much as if you bought the ticket flat
Oh,
out.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? You can still upgrade. So and then
Okay, I
sometimes
never knew that.
like
Okay.
I fly to Ghana so much, I know the flight crew, they be hooking me up. So sometimes
I
they'll
know
give
that's
you
right. She got see, cause you black.
and girl, right.
I'm so sick
and
of her talking because you black.
and take take them a
She
gift
get
or
on
something.
my
Take them
nerves.
some candy. They like
Yeah.
that. Take them
Take
I'm
them with
telling you,
some
a
I'm gonna have to. You can't
appreciation.
beat them, join them. Okay, if it's
uh-huh.
Not
working for somebody, I'm
Norwegian
about to
cruise
get hooked
career.
up.
What's
Girl,
up, Norwegian cruise careers? Okay, how you doing?
get your passport. Get your
Yes.
passport
Who
and
want to give me a buddy
go
pass?
to
Now,
Florence with
who
Tasha.
want to hook a girl up? I would like to fly first class, business class to Thailand.
Oh, well, that would be amazing.
Can somebody hook me up?
Girl,
Because
now
I'm
I
black.
don't know.
Put it.
And I'm cute.
I just need you to
You
fly. This
just
is what
put
I
it
need you
in
to
the
do.
atmosphere. You
I
just put it
need you
in
to
the
fly
atmosphere.
a couple of
Hit
times
those likes if you
international.
want to send me to Thailand
Yeah,
first class.
I need you to fly international a couple of times.
Mhm.
Build up some sky miles, okay? Because you get those
Mhm.
whenever you fly international, those sky miles they come quick. Like you get them because that's a long distance. I need you
Right.
to do that. I need you to fly a couple of international flights before you go to Thailand because Thailand is that's a long flight. You're
Oh,
gonna take
okay.
you're
Okay.
gonna take a couple
Okay.
of you're gonna have a layover like in
Okay.
Amsterdam or
What's up,
let's see.
Tashi? Mm-mm. Okay, so where should I go first then? Tasha's doing Italy. If somebody want to just drop, thousands in my Cash App or Zelle or PayPal or in my
Cause
pocket,
she black.
I'm gonna
Cause
go
she
to
black.
Cause she
Italy
black. Hey
because I'm black.
Supremos. Hi
I think
Supremos.
you're
How are
gonna be able
you?
to do it because, like she said, if you start building, if you get your PayPal thing going, and
Yeah,
you can
Japan is
pay
a
on
long
it.
flight. You definitely have a layover.
Yeah.
It's a long flight. It's a very long flight, depending on where you're flying
So
out of.
where should I go
My
first,
son
y'all?
went to Japan too. He went to Tokyo, Japan in high school. He
I
went to
think you should go
One
to Paris
Heroes.
first. Go to Paris because it's only a 6 hour flight. And it's not a long flight for your first international flight. It's an easy flight. It's six to
How
seven hours.
how far away is London? I feel like I should take London to London.
Okay.
That's about
So
7, 8 hours, I
UK.
think.
Is it?
Okay, I always fly. Whenever I go to places like that, I usually am someplace else. So coming from the States to go to UK, you have one layover, and I think that's in Amsterdam. Um,
I've been in two place. I done been to two countries. I like that.
yeah, you would have been in two countries. Yeah,
Oh, so Kim, did you take advantage of the direct flight to I know out of Atlanta they have a direct flight now to Ghana.
yeah. I don't. I take it to JFK. For years I've taken out JFK.
Okay, okay,
I can't, and
okay.
I wouldn't mind flying to Atlanta and taking a flight, but I can't stand Atlanta's airport. I just don't like it.
Oh honey, it's a
I avoid
mess.
it like the plague.
It's busy. It's so
So we have a
busy.
direct
You be
flight.
having no
I've
fun to
never
get
had a
over
layover
there.
to Ghana. I've always had direct flight from JFK.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 9.5, 10 hour flight. Let me say, depending on how fast the
Hmm.
pilot decides to fly that plane, That's when you get that turbulence because they fly in and pun intended. They literally, but it's like a 9.5, 10 hour flight, straight flight from JFK.
Okay, okay,
And it's a hour and a half flight, maybe an hour flight from Cincinnati to New York.
Like, do you sleep
okay.
on that plane? Do you sleep? Do you take
Girl,
naps?
I stretch out. I have a mattress, not a mattress, but a pillow, a blanket. I have my seat goes up and goes back, and I sleep the entire flight
Really?
Yeah,
because
that's
it's
how
a
my
night because
friend
it's a
say
night
she
flight.
does.
Okay.
Going to Guyana, she say she sleeps because she this last time she went when she got married in last July, she took the kids with her, and she
Yeah,
said they got like 2 or 3 meals, and she said that's what she said. She said they laid back and they just went to sleep. She
yep,
said when she wake up when the plane is landing.
yep.
She
Well,
took
I
her kids.
eat.
How much did that cost?
Okay, so a regular uh main seat is 12 to $1,300
Per person.
Hmm.
How
per
many kids you
person.
got?
She
Per
got
person.
two. But see, she put insurance on her thing too, so it was like 1,500 for each one of them.
Hmm.
Mm. Was that was
Yeah.
a
Hmm.
round trip?
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I bring out my kids too. Me, all the kids
Y'all
flew,
rich.
but
Y'all
again,
rich rich.
I use Sky Miles. But when Kalila comes with me, I just pay it. I do the time. I do a PayPal.
Yeah, but paying that off, you still gotta pay it off. Y'all rich. Like
Yeah,
I
you
got,
got to pay it off, but it's
got
still
regular
spread
bills.
out. It's spread out, so it's not too bad.
And then you going back again. You paying that again.
Not me. I don't do that. That's what when Kalila comes with me. When I go, the last. Let's see. This is 2026.
Mhm.
The last 4 years that I've flown to Ghana. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. The last 8 times
Mhm.
I've flown to Ghana, I've used e-credit, Sky Miles, um, and e-credit, Sky Miles, and my EQs, IAQs, because I've accumulated so much, and I get e-credits a lot because if they mess up my flight or if I have a bad experience on the flight or if it's delayed, I call them. My flight was delayed. This is what happened. I get an e-credit. So I've worked it that way. I've worked
Okay.
it. And then I get a free upgrade because I'm now a gold medallion member. So if say when I buy my ticket, I
Mhm.
buy a comfort seat.
Mhm.
Then I put myself in for a free upgrade. So then I have to wait like to the last minute, and then they'll upgrade me to a premium seat. And that's the seat where it's just like first class, where you get, real silverware, you get real napkins, you get real plates, you get real good food, unlimited alcohol, unlimited snacks throughout your entire flight.
But you
Yeah,
sleep the whole flight. You ain't even enjoying the
girl,
benefits.
honey, no, I eat. They serve you meat. They serve you dinner. I eat my dinner, and then I get a snack. I have my little alcohol. I don't drink, but I will do a sparkling wine because that's what calms me down and get me to sleep. And then once my dinner's done, girl, I cut that. Put my headphones on. They provide all that stuff for you. My blanket and wrap up. They cut the lights off, and I might watch a movie. The movie watches me though. I don't be watching the movie. I just keep it going. It watches me,
Okay.
and I sleep. So I sleep for probably about 6 hours of the flight, maybe.
Yes.
And then when it's breakfast time, they'll serve you breakfast, and then I'll get another snack. So I get a total of two. I say 2.5 meals
Okay.
because, and then snacks. Because they have, like, for example, now first class Delta One, they get unlimited food all day. They can order whenever they want to.
Mm.
So like it's say you're
So
2 hours.
it's like a buffet. If I
It's
ate
like
a little bit,
yeah,
a
it's like
little
a
bit less. I
buffet.
like that. That's the one I like because I like to eat.
I But you know what, Tasha, you probably know about this. On my bucket list is I want to fly. I want to go to Dubai. My husband and I've been talking about going to
Ooh.
Dubai. Because he can go to Dubai without a visa.
I want to get flued out there too.
Yeah. Got flew I know flew out there. And I'm gonna fly Emirates
You
and I
you got
one
to be
ticket.
careful in Dubai as a Black
I
American
know
woman.
you do, and you got to be
Well,
very like you got to follow the rules.
here's the deal.
I'm good.
No
So most
cussing, no
of
cussing. You gonna be
but
Yeah.
out by yourself at night.
my husband as a I don't cuss or nothing like that, but my husband
Mm.
as a an African, an African, a Ghanaian, they're treated very well there. So if I'm with him, and if you got money, they treat you very well. If you got money,
No, 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 no. See, you're fine. I'm talking about single black women. I
See,
know
oh
see,
yeah,
several
Tasha
black
know this
single
too.
women who've gone to Dubai, and they'll tell you in a minute now, I will never go back to Dubai. You got to
mm,
be careful over there because one of my girlfriend, one of her experiences was after 7 o'clock, if you're not with a man, you're automatically assumed to be a lady of the night.
mm,
That's
Automatic,
a good
yeah.
lesson to know. Okay.
mm.
Yeah, seriously. So you do have to be careful over there. So all these women talking about they go over there to get defecated on, all that old sick
Yeah, they
stuff.
be
Y'all
doing all
gotta
that
be
stuff.
careful.
They do all
Cause
that.
they believe that a lot of us are coming over there just to make that money. I promise you,
Yep.
you
You
really
know
gotta
what's
read up on it.
it's sad because the African women, they bring African women over from
Mm-hmm.
Nigeria. Some are from Ghana. A lot of them are from Uganda and Rwanda. They go over
Mm-hmm.
there and they treat them as sex slaves, and
You
they
gotta
put
say smacks. I don't want you to
they
get a
they
laugh
they
at me
make them get
now.
on all fours. They put leashes
Mm-hmm.
on them. They
Mm-hmm.
put gags in their mouth, and they
Yep.
hit them, and they make them bark like a dog, and they
Yep.
poop on them. They pee on them, and they be making bank. Like they pay these women very well to do that.
Yeah, I don't
And
want
they
Yep.
recruit other women.
it.
Like it's crazy.
It ain't enough money for
She
me.
said,
I don't
I don't want
No,
to go anymore.
it's crazy.
I'm going there now.
No, Tasha, that's been a lot. I know a lot of
Like
people who've
Tasha,
been
I'm
to
cool.
Dubai. Yeah. Well,
Damn
no, no,
it.
no, no, no.
Damn
If
it.
you go over there and plan your trip appropriately, I wouldn't go as a black woman without at least a couple of male friends that was there with us. I
Well, you
would not.
have to. You really have to. And I've traveled alone to other countries by myself for years. But what you do have to do is when you go to these places, you got to have a tour guide. You need to
Yeah.
like go,
I would do
and
that too. They have those where they kind of with you. They take
yeah,
you places and they with you for sure. Yeah,
yeah.
I would
I
do
would
that.
definitely not go as a single woman
And I
unless,
would bring,
like, if I'm
I'm gonna
working.
bring Brandon. Now Brandon gotta go. Okay,
Yeah.
Brandon.
How's Brandon doing?
He's doing good.
Yeah, I ain't seen
Yeah.
him, and I ain't seen him since your celebration.
Which
Um,
one? To come together or the apart? No, just like
you so silly.
I'm not doing this tonight, ma'am.
okay.
The eye candy celebration girl.
Okay, the anniversary,
That's
15
right.
years. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that one.
Okay. Okay.
you coming to you coming to the 10th year of our your hair is natural, right?
Who mine? Under
Yeah,
here.
under here. It's natural.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
natural. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We're doing the Women Afros, the
Mhm.
movement. It's our 10th year for a photo shoot. But we're doing the lock afro and natural hair edition. So and we got just got a venue yesterday secured. It's amazing. I'm so happy.
What's the date? What's the
Um
date for it?
January February 28th.
February 28th.
Yeah,
Okay.
we always do it to Black History Month, so it's the last day. The 28th is the last day. So yeah, we're doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, send me the info. Where it's at.
Yeah,
I'm
I
with it.
actually look on my Facebook page. I just posted about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You said
definitely will.
is the venue on the thing too, the updated venue.
Yeah, and the venue's on there too. We're
I'll share
partnering.
it to you, Tasha. I'm gonna go look at it
So
and I'll share it.
you have to wear afros.
You
I'm just
no, you just have
asking.
natural hair.
Yeah, I have natural hair.
Natural hair. But what we did was we did a Afro photo shoot. So what we did was we had women who did not have a natural Afro. They wore Afro wigs, right, for the first portion of the photo shoot,
Mhm.
and it's very organic. When I tell you, we just put a word out. I did use Facebook. I said it was birthed out of my disgust of how they treated Beyonce the year that she sang the halftime show, where she paid homage to the Black Panther movement.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, we doing something. We gonna celebrate natural Afro. I had an Afro then. I said, oh, we gonna celebrate, do something. And I put it out there, and the women came. We had 200 women.
Oh, good job.
200 women show up. First it was like I
That
think
was
we,
one of my relaxer days, you know.
yeah. But no, Christina had
A
a
wig, yeah.
relaxer
A
a
wig,
relaxer, but
yeah,
she wore a fro. Everybody
yeah.
wore, they brought their their wig fros.
Which works. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was nice. So we'll break that all down, but we want to celebrate that, and then we'll have another shoot with just all natural hair. So, and then we'll have one with just locks, then one with just froze, and then we'll do one just with all the natural hair. So,
Okay. I like
yeah,
it.
yeah. Oh,
Okay,
Tasha,
so
we're gonna do it at, I think we said 6 p.m. It's gonna be at the African American Firefighters Association building
where is that at?
on Reading Road and what is that considered? Paddock
Oh,
Hills.
the old armory. You talking about?
No, that's where we had the first time. It's the
Okay.
old armory.
Okay.
That was crazy. We got that. But it's all the same night, Tasha. So we'll do the fro first, then we'll do the
They're
locks.
just different pictures. It's a big
Yeah.
photo shoot.
Yeah,
And
we're
there's
gonna like change up, and then we'll do all fro, we'll do all locks, and then we'll do all natural. The third one will be all natural. Oh, you got a wedding on 28th. What time is the wedding? Cause girl, you
you said
rocking.
6. She got probably got the wedding around that time, unless it's after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what time is the wedding? Is it late? You probably got a reception go to and all that.
No late wedding. You be
Oh,
sleeping nowadays. It's at 6. Okay.
yeah. Oh,
Okay, well, look, y'all, my live is about to end, so I'm about to go tuck my baby in. The watch party me and Mocha did, where we actually talked about Strictly Business, is loading. So once
okay.
it's out, I want y'all to check it out. I want y'all to comment, and then I want y'all to come back next Tuesday as we talk about another movie. I got a list of them, so I'm gonna post the next one up there. I'm bringing back nostalgia. I'm bringing back real music. I'm bringing back real conversation.
I love that.
And then on Sundays, we do Vibe Check, where Mocha does a set, and I'll be eating and vibing and dancing with y'all. So come and kick it with us on Sundays, and that's at 4 o'clock. And then we
So
just
DM me your
Friday.
number.
What'd you say?
DM me your number for so my son can call you.
Oh, I will for
Okay,
sure.
yeah,
Okay.
that works. Tasha, you can still come though, because we're not gonna do the photo shoot till the end of the evening.
So you can probably
We're
come
gonna do
after.
we're gonna have vendors and have some, music and some food and all
And
that in the
Tasha, you will
beginning.
already be cute because you'll be wedding cute. So you should just
I
head
know
on.
she would come on in, and
Yeah.
the color this time we did purple the first year. No, we did black the first year, and the second year we did purple. This year we're doing browns. We're doing earth tones,
Oh, I like
browns,
that. Yeah.
tans, creams, that sort of thing. So, all right, girl. I love you.
Okay, well, I
I
love
will,
y'all.
Tasha.
I'm about to go.
I
So
Love
love
you.
you.
thank you, Melody, for telling people to like it. I saw you in there working stuff. You know, I don't know what I'm doing.
I liked
So
it. I liked it. I liked it. All right. See you
thank
later.
you so much. Bye,
Bye.
y'all. Y'all have a good night. I will talk to y'all
Bye,
later.
Julie. See you.
Bye.